Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Conservative Poet with me, Amanya. I'm so happy that you've decided to join me today. So, today we are making a video in reference to the Born Alive bill that was passed or that was proposed in the House. I think it was last week. And we had some pushback from the Democrats and everybody on that side. They were protesting that the bill was, I guess, no good. The bill, all it was really saying was that the doctors should save a baby or try to save a baby once they're born through a botched abortion. If they're alive on the table, then that doctor needs to do doctor's duties and go to work to save that baby. But the women on the Hill, the Democrat women, they seem to not be hearing that all they were asking for was to save lives of babies, but they were under the assumption that their women powers were under attack. The power to have abortions were under attack, and that's not what it was. And so I covered that in another video, which I'm not going to get into too much now, but that's what we're going to talk about today in this video. So if you're interested in seeing that, then let's go. So we're going to read the article on this bill, and we're going to play some of the video as well. And so let us take a look at that article right now. So here it is. Born Alive Act. Pelosi, Schumer had a meltdown after the new bill requires care for babies born during failed abortion. The Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act passed the House 220 through 210. Democrats were the only ones who voted no. Wow. Only one to vote no. Oh my God. Here's our friend, forget his name, Nadler. How can we forget Wobble Dobble Nadler? Anyway, that was mean, right? Yeah. Anyway, senior Democrat lawmakers took to Twitter shortly after the House passed the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act, which requires doctors to provide care for infants born after a failed, what I like to say, botched abortion, to criticize the Republicans who supported the extreme bill. So they are calling this an extreme bill. It is extreme. It is extreme to want to save a baby who is born alive on an operating table. It is extreme to want to do that. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Democrat, California, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, New York, and Vice President Kamala Harris were among those who responded. Shocker there. Today, instead of joining Democrats to condemn all political violence, Let me read that again. Today, instead of joining Democrats to condemn all political violence, House Republicans chose to push their extreme anti-choice agenda, Pelosi tweeted Wednesday. What? I know I read it right, and I know I understand what it's saying, but what doesn't comprehend to me is what it's saying. That this is a political violence? Like the Republicans are doing a political violence by stating that doctors should care for the baby when it's on the table? That is extreme and that is political violence? I don't get it. She added, Democrats believe everyone deserves the freedom to access reproductive health services without fear of violence, intimidation, or harassment. Well, wait a minute. She added, Democrats believe everyone deserves the freedom of access to reproductive health services. Well, I would have to argue that doesn't that baby deserve a freedom to access health services, Nancy Pelosi? Doesn't that little baby, that bloody child laying on the cold iron or whatever it is, don't they deserve to have medical health services? Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, Jerry Nadler, all you Democrats, shouldn't that baby have health services too? Pelosi, who retired from the Democrat leadership, shocker, she's just not there that way, but make no mistake that she is still in charge. Make no mistake that she is still in charge. After Republicans retook the majority in the 2022 midterm elections, repeated her remarks in a second tweet. Oh, she went in for seconds. Oh, she went in for seconds. She's so demonotic. Demonotic? Is that a word? She's a demonotic. Democrats will always defend reproductive freedoms against extreme Republicans who disrespect a woman's right to choose the size and timing of her family, she said. And these are serious personal decisions that must be made by women guided by faith. Which faith you talking about, Willis? Which faith you talking about, Willis? Which faith? Physicians and family, not by politicians. So I would have to say that once that baby has executed, now their argument is that this is all reproductive rights for the woman and all of this. But we've stepped into a different realm. Shall we? We've stepped into another place, because once that baby has executed the woman's body, it's now breathing and living on its own body. That makes it a human being body. That makes it a person who deserves rights to health care. Because now it's a human being. You didn't consider it a human being in the belly, but now that it's on the table, God damn it, it's a human being, and it deserves proper care from a doctor. That's its human right. That is its democracy right to have health care. That is the baby's how do you call them? Democratic right to have health care. To live and not to be murdered. To live and not to die. Because it's now a human being. This is from the Democrats' logic, that it wasn't a human being when it was inside the belly. But now that it's breathing on its own on the table, God damn it, it's a human being, and it deserves proper health care. Let's see what she says on her tweet. Oh, we already covered that. This is just a copy of the tweet. And there she went in for doubles. Democrats will always defend reproductive freedoms against extreme Republicans who disrespect a woman's right to choose. All right, yeah, we just covered that. Schumer, who did not vote on the bill, as he is a senator, my God, he went into the other side to state his opinions. You know, that Schumer, I saw him on a video the other day. He was on Dan Lamont's new morning program. He was being grilled about, oh God, yes, the Biden records that's being discovered all over town. That's going to be another video. Just too much stuff to cover. Anyway, Schumer couldn't talk. He couldn't speak. I'm going to leave it out to the DOJ or whoever, the investigator. I'm going to leave it to the special prosecutor. I have nothing to say. But he didn't mind throwing Trump in there. He had a whole lot to say about Trump. But anyway, I digress. That's because Schumer came up. Anyway, this is what he tweeted. The mega Republican controlled House is putting on display their extreme views on women's health. No, they're giving doctors the opportunity to first do no harm to a brand new human being that's laying at their hand on an operating table. First do no harm, doctor. But according to Chuck Schumer, that's extreme. Let's read that again. The MAGA Republican-controlled House is putting on display their extreme views on women's health with legislation that does not even have the support of the American people, he wrote. Chuck Schumer, you need to wake up out of your stupor, friend, because the American people, the majority of the American people, don't want babies being murdered on a operating table. They want doctors to save these babies. Why don't you do a poll, man? Why don't you pull out your money and go out there and do a poll and ask the American people, what do you think? I was going to pull out my mic. American people, what do you think? Do you think that it's extreme to save a baby on the operating table? Yes or no? Yeah, no. It's not extreme to save babies on the operating table. Oh, American people, all of them is going to say no. Saving a baby on the operating table is not extreme. But if you turn the question around and you say, American people, do you think it's extreme for a doctor to let a baby die on the operating table? Yeah, that is extreme. Why would they let a baby die on the operating table? Why wouldn't they save a baby? That's what the American people is going to say. Why wouldn't they save a baby, Chuck Schumer? Why? Why wouldn't the doctor save a baby who's born and alive and is on the operating table? Why, Chuck Schumer? Why, Chuck Schumer? Why? Why won't they save that baby? Then you'll take it to Twitter to say the American people have spoken, and we, the American people. Anyway, that was a rant. And here's Kamala. Kamala Harris calls House passed Born Alive Act extreme. How is it this extreme? Claims it jeopardizes reproductive rights. How does it jeopardize reproductive rights if it's no longer in the body of the woman? It's now a human being on a table. That has nothing to do. Now it's been separated like church and state. It's been separated. When it was inside the woman, inside the mother, you all said it wasn't a human being and that the doctors can go in and kill it because it's not a human being. Now it's no longer in the mother, it's out in the public, it's alive. It's in the world, which makes it a human being, which makes it a live human being, which makes it a citizen of the republic, a citizen. And therefore, it deserves life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, at least to get it through the first hours of its life. These people are demonic. What else? The vice president also made her opinion known. So we have entered into Twitterville with all of this. So let us see some of what happened on Twitter with this. Here they are, the demonotic, my new word, friends, demonotic, the demonotic women's caucus. Here they are. And here they are in their whites, portraying, look at the big smiles. Oh, we're happy to kill babies. Look at Nancy Pelosi and her big smile. Yeah, we just love to kill little babies. Yeah. Yeah, little babies. Oh, aren't they sweet? They're so sweet, aren't they? Look at these wonderful women. Aren't they the sweetest? Deadly is more like it. Okay, here they are. Maybe we'll take a couple of seconds of them. We won't play them all, but let's play a few of them. Let's see. Hopefully this will play.
I rise in opposition to H.R. 26 and to its very name, because it is not about what House Republicans claim it's about. Because what they claim it is about isn't a thing. What this bill is about is an assault on the health, rights, equality, and dignity of American women and the people who provide their reproductive health care.
Girl, hopefully God will help you out someday. Because those don't sound like words that's going to get you into heaven when you're talking about shedding of innocent blood. All right, who else is up?
Born alive. In fact, in May of 2013, a Philadelphia man was convicted of first-degree murder in the killing of 3 infants. He's now serving life without parole. Either my colleagues on the other side of the aisle are unaware of this already existing crime with a penalty of life without parole, or this is another extreme political stunt. Let me be clear. Abortion care is health care, and that has been true for a very long time. My colleagues on the other side of the aisle are not interested in medical truths. No, instead they are interested in scaring people, outlawing all abortions, and criminalizing anyone they can.
What about the care of the human being on the table? Do they not deserve health care? Madeline Dean, Democrat of Pennsylvania, 4th District. Do they not? Moving on.
As task force, I rise to make plain exactly what is going on here. This is not a debate about political violence. Political violence and the violent rhetoric that drives it is a persistent threat. My staff, my family, and I know that intimately. Everyone should condemn it. Our colleagues across the aisle continue to say the quiet part out loud in their selective contempt for political violence. This resolution seeks to deny necessary medical care from those who seek it. Abortion is health care and a fundamental human right.
Political violence, saving babies alive on an operating table is political violence. Do these people ever hear themselves? I mean, obviously she's reading this thing from a speech. Does it not comprehend? Does it not enter into your brain cells, darling? Political violence. There's just no political violence. The only people that's going to cause violence is you all. You're the people of political violence, not us.
I'm wearing white today is the color of resistance here in Congress by us women who are saying no to the extreme Republicans' bills that they have brought forth that would criminalize the women's decisions that they would make about their own bodies. And in this case, about a baby that may be born and does not have viability. They would wrench that baby from that parents and force them to take them to a hospital and spend their last minutes, their last hours hooked up to a machine rather than in the arms of the mother who loved that child. That's why I voted no today on the Parental Interference Act.
Wait a minute. Is this person insane? This person has got to be, she's got to be nuts. Are you listening? Did you listen to your argument? You're saying you're against this bill because we're asking for the doctor to take that baby to a hospital, for the doctor to give that baby care so it can live. And the reason that that baby may have any issues to begin with, that it might be deformed, the reason is because it was a botched abortion. It was a failed abortion where whatever the procedure didn't kill it inside. So now you're saying that the mother who loves the baby, they need to put the baby in the mother's arms so that the baby can die peacefully in the mother's arms? Woman, what fucking shit are you smoking? You're insane. Shut up. You're a disgrace. Who else? Oh. My body, my choice, my future, my voice. My body, my choice, my future, my voice. My body, my choice, my future, my voice. God, help these people. Help them, Lord. Help them, Lord. Help them, Jesus. Help them, Jesus. Okay, so here we are on Twitter again, but now we are in the feed where all of the action happened. And so, yeah, the demons, here they are again, laughing, smiling. Oh, God, look at her big smile. Oh, wow, look at this one. How wonderful. So, here are some of the responses. Oh, Jose Castillo for Congress. I remember him. He's right here in Florida. Matter of fact, I've met him numerous of times. He ran in District 9. He didn't make it across the finish line, but he did do very well. What does he say? Not giving aid to a baby born alive after a botched abortion is murder. You stand for murder. Wonderful, Jose. That is definitely true. What else we got? Beautiful picture, and this is what diversity looks like. Thank you. Hashtag Dem Women Rock. Yay, somebody loves that. What's that, Hillary Clinton? Is that two women? Wait, that's Hillary and Pelosi. Ew, that makes a nasty vision, friend. Okay. No bigger props than at DNC props. Don't know what that means. Hashtag baby killers. Woo. Autumn Johnson, imagine being proud to support the slaughter of children who survived an abortion attempt. It's true, y'all. It's true. Because there's a lot happening. I can't read them all because this video is already very long. Imagine being this proud, voting to allow born alive babies to die horribly on the operating table. Yeah, it's pretty bad, friends. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Oh, here we go. We've got a Margaret Sanger. Listen to this. Sanger delivers burning speech. Local KKK gals hang on every word. And what's this? Women. Let's pull it up. See if I can make it larger. Women Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, Silver Lake, Jersey, welcomes Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger shown speaking to the local KKK gals, and a few dragons, that had crashed the event. So, as we know, the Democrats, love Margaret Sanger because she was their, the genocide woman. She's out to kill everything, especially the black people, the black babies. I hope you blacks are hearing and listening. Margaret Sanger was out to take you out, okay? But you're loyal to the Democrat Party. Makes no sense to me. Here they are in their white hoods. You got a problem with the KKK, right? You're always complaining and crying. Oh my God, it's the Democrats who hate you. It's the Democrat who tried to kill you. It's the Democrat who's been trying to erase you. And here it is right there. But that's me just talking. They don't hear it, friends. They don't hear it. Oh, Alex Stovall. This is somebody I know personally. Another one who ran for Congress. Another group dressed in white at one point in time as well. They portrayed standing against extremism and values. Yep, the KKK stood for that. And they may change their name from the KKK gals to the Democratic Caucus or the Democrat women. Actuality, they're still doing it. They're still doing their meetings, except that they don't wear hoods over their heads anymore. They just look like this now. That's what they look like now. You throw a couple of idiot blacks like these, and yeah, this is what you get. These people should know better. Anyway, maybe we'll take one more We did Alex. You can dress in white all you want, but you have not been counted with the righteousness, with righteous. Okay. Care is exactly what you just voted to deny born alive infants simply because they were not wanted. Hi, hi, hi. It's amazing how these witches embellish a Maccabee Act calling it reproductive freedom while it should really read the freedom to kill babies up to the moment of birth and beyond. And instead of wearing in white, you should be wearing dark red that symbolizes baby's blood shed. Amen, 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 amen. And it goes on and on. These two are wearing black. I wonder what that's about. But they're wearing their big smiles, our big killer smiles. What else? I think there was another one I had seen during this. Oh, same picture. This is the photograph Margaret Sanger, founder of Planned Parenthood. If you didn't know, that's who she is, Planned Parenthood founder, meeting with the Ku Klux Klan in 1926, Silver Lake, New Jersey. A strong advocate for genocide. Genesis Sanger preached mass extinction of inferior races by mass abortion. Who do you think that they called the inferior races, friends? It was the Negroes, the blacks. That's who they called inferior. You who believe that the Democrat Party is all good for you. Yeah, this is their leader. This is them with their hoods on. These days they don't wear hoods. They just wear white suits. Oh, look at this meme. How beautiful is that? Here they are in their true form. Their white suits and their white hats. And that, friends, we're going to leave it there for this video. So I want to just say that this was a real interesting video to do. I started the process a couple of days ago. I'm not going to go into all of it, but YouTube did ban my video because I had pictures of the actual babies and what they look like in a short that I did. And so YouTube took that down. So I won't be showing anything like that here. And that's why I decided to go through Twitter to show pictures off of there, as opposed to, hopefully that'll be okay for YouTube. I wonder if they'll have a problem with the picture with the women in the KKK hats, because I didn't do that, YouTube. I just was covering the story. I was just covering the story from Twitter. Like, it's from Twitter. You can see me working from Twitter. So if you have a problem with that, I'm sorry. I don't mean to break your rules, YouTube, but I was just covering it from Twitter. So friends, that's going to be the video. I pray this will stay up, that they won't censor it, that they won't take it down, because they've threatened me that if I have any more strikes within the next 90 days, that's going to be it for us. So I'm really trying to be careful and what I put out here, because we really don't want big YouTube tech censoring us. So thanks again for watching. Share this video, like it, subscribe. And by the way, I have moved to Rumble, so you will see me there. And matter of fact, this video might go on to Rumble before I put it on YouTube, because guess what? I'm banned from YouTube for another 6 or 7 days or whatever it is. So find me on Rumble, the conservative poet, Amanya Salas. You'll find me there. Thanks so much, and I'll see you there.